Hi guys, this is Sadik from Debugging.com. In this video, we'll show you how to flash the latest Infinity X ROM based on Android 16 onto Moto G54 5G and the Moto G64. Just verify the phone codename should be cancunf. So for all the Moto G54 5G, it's the cancunf, and some of the Moto G64 also have the codename as cancunf. So if that's all well and good, then let's get started with the ROM flashing. So first off, get the latest Android SDK from my article and extract them onto your PC. You may extract them anywhere you want. In my case, I have done from C drive, and let me show you the following are the files of platform tools. As you could see over here, once you've done the extraction, now enable USB debugging and OEM unlocking. The debugging is required for ADB command, and OEM unlocking is required to unlock the phone. So let's enable both the toggles. For that, go to settings, then go to about phone. After that, go to the device identifiers, tap on build number 7 times, then go back, go to system, dev options, and enable the toggle next to OEM unlocking as well as USB debugging from here. You might get a prompt, type on OK. So you might get one more prompt, type on allow, and with this, the debugging is now enabled. Let's first verify that as well. For verification, type in CMD in the address bar and hit the enter key. Now type in the command of ADB devices and verify you are having an ID. As you could see in our case, we are having this ID. So if that's all well and good, then next up you have to unlock the phone as well. For unlocking, we have made a separate article and a video. Simply have a look at the article and get the job done. You have to first get the unlock data, then send this data to the Motorola. They will send you a unique code, enter that unique code, and then unlock the phone. As you could see, it's shown here as well. So please unlock the phone. After that, re-enable USB debugging once again. Moving on, get the ROM file for your phone. For the Moto G54 5G and the 64 5G, it's only for the cancunf. I'm again repeating that. So that's all well and good. This is the GF variant, this is the vanilla variant. Also get the IMG files as well. So this will be in a zip format. Let me show you. So this is the ROM zip file is over here, and I've also got its IMG file. The IMG files are inside the zip folder. Do not extract the zip file, leave it as they are. So please, you should have both the files in the zip format. This is the ROM file, this is the IMG package. Both of them are in the zip format. So copy both the files from here and paste the file inside platform tools, which is over here. Likewise, do a renaming. So let's rename the ROM file to something shorter, ROM. It's become rom.zip. Likewise, the IMG packages, let's rename it to IMG and it's become img.zip. Once that is done, our next action is to boot the phone to the FastbootD mode. Don't use the fastboot mode. For these phones, you require the FastbootD mode. So for that, the command is adb reboot fastboot. Hit enter. The phone should now be in the FastbootD mode in just a few seconds. So let's wait for that to happen. And once it's in the FastbootD mode, you have to verify the fastboot as well, the FastbootD mode from the PC. So you could see in a few seconds we'll be in the FastbootD mode, and then we'll verify if the PC is able to see the phone in FastbootD mode or not. So just give me a few more seconds, and after this you should see the FastbootD screen onto your phone, the Moto, and you could see we are now inside the FastbootD mode. It's shown a product name. You could see cancunf. So only use the ROM if your phone is also cancunf. The flashing steps are only for the cancunf. So with that said, first off, type in the command of fastboot devices and verify you are having an ID. So as you could see, I'm not having any ID. There might be some issue with the fastboot drivers. Let me just have a look at that. So do a right click here, choose device manager. Now let me see. Okay, my phone is not shown here in the Android device. It's shown in the Moto G section with a yellow exclamation mark. So right click on it, choose update driver, and then you may get the drivers from my article and a video is there as well. The article is given over here. So get the driver package. Once you have got the drivers, extract them onto your PC. Let me show you how it looks like. Telegram desktop. This is the zip file of Windows drivers. Fastboot drivers, expand it, extract it once again, and you get the following files. We require this file, Android Win USB. So let's install it. So first off, right click on the phone, update drivers, browse my PC for drivers. Let me pick show all devices, click on next, have disk, browse, choose that driver which I have shown you. Let me show you once again the path, C drive. Okay, let's go from here, home. It's in the download section, and inside that, Telegram desktop, Windows 11 fastboot drivers, USB driver, and choose the file of Android Win USB, INF. Click on open. Okay. Choose the second one, the Android bootloader interface. Not the first one, should be the second one, the bootloader drivers. Click on next. Yes. Will now be installed and it's now done. Click on close. and you could see our phone is not shown here. So now let's verify that as well. For verification, let's use the same command, fastboot devices, and you could see we are now having this ID. If that's all well and good, then first off, you have to flash the IMG file package, which is this one. The command for that is as follows. Let me show you. The fastboot skip reboot should be there, update, and then the file name IMG zip. So copy the entire command from here and paste the command in the CMD window. Hit enter. The flashing will take just a few seconds. So let's wait for that to complete, and it's now done. So once the flashing is complete, the phone will boot to the fastboot mode, as you could see, and we are now inside the fastboot mode. So from here, boot to the recovery mode. The command is as follows: fastboot, reboot, recovery, and the phone should now be in the newly flashed USB recovery. Okay, so again there is some issue with the drivers. I don't know why that's happening. Please give me a few seconds. Okay, again the same issue. So let me do it once again. It will take just a few seconds. Follow the exact same steps as before. Have disk, browse, choose the drivers file, open, okay. The second one, next, yes, it's now installed. You could see over here in just a few seconds. Likewise, my phone is also now booting to the recovery mode. The command has been executed over here. You could see it's now done and successfully. So the drivers have now been installed, and now my phone will move to the recovery mode, the newly flashed USB recovery for the Infinity X ROM. This might take a few seconds. I had to install the drivers once again. I don't know why that's the case, but anyway, we are now done with the task and we are inside the recovery. First off, please do a factory reset. This is a must. So go to factory reset, format data, once again format data, and you could see it's now complete. So go back, apply update from ADB, open the CMD window and type in the command of ADB devices and verify you are having a sideload keyword, as you could see. If that's all well and good, then type in the command of ADB sideload and the file name. In our case, it's the rom.zip, and hit enter. The flashing will now start, take up to around 4 to 5 minutes. So let's wait for that to complete. So guys, the flashing is now complete. If you want to flash any other zip file such as GApps or matches, then tap on yes, or else tap on no. In my case, I'm using the GApps variant already, so I don't want to flash any other zip file. I am tapping on no, and your last action, whether you have flashed GApps or not, should be to do a factory, once again the factory reset. So let's do that. Phone formatting. So both before and after flashing the ROM file, please do a factory reset, and when that is complete, go back and tap on reboot system now. The first booting up will take up some time, I guess around 30 to 40 seconds or even longer, but that's all normal, nothing to worry about. From next time, that will not happen. So with that in mind, let's at least keep a tab on the boot logo or the boot animation, which should now appear anytime soon, and that will signify that the flashing has been done successfully. So let's have a look at the logo or the animation. They should now appear after this Moto logo. So let's keep a tab on that at least. And once that appears, then again you have to wait for a few more seconds for the phone to boot to the OS. So just give me a few seconds and you could now see we have got the boot animation. So now let's wait for a few more seconds and let's get started. The ROM has now booted up. Let me skip this for now. If you want, you may connect to Wi-Fi, link your Google account and restore all the app data as well. I am skipping that for now, and this black theme looks quite nice because usually we get a gray theme, but over here we have a black theme. Let's just hope that it remains there for now, and we are inside the OS. The booting up was quite fast, and there are only a few pre-installed apps. I flashed the GApps variant, so I'm getting the GApps as well. This is the QF tiles, as you might be aware, for the latest Android 16 build. Settings is over here, and we have the new UI over here as well. Let's access the Infinity suite, and you will get all the tweaks in this page. The modern color theming engine, let me choose any other, let's say red, and see how it looks. Well, currently I don't think it worked. Let's see from here. Fruit salad, which is much blue in color, vibrant. There are hardly any noticeable changes. A slight UI changes are there in this. Then theme packs, setting style. If you want, you may change the settings menu. For me, this is fine, but you have a few other options as well, as you could see over here. There are various icon styles for the settings menu. Let's say Accident out. Okay, UI restart is required. Type on OK. And let's see what change he was talking about. Okay, you could see the colors have now been changed. This is fine as well, nothing fancy as such. Wallpaper size, you may change the wallpaper blur style if required. Glass blur or frosted blur, the glass blur is fine. Wallpaper blur, let me see both. Yes. Let's see how the blur effect looks. I am not a fan of the blur effect, but I'll show you. Still, you could see the blur is now implemented across both the home screen and the app drawer. Let me turn that off for now because I am not a fan of these blur. And let's get going with the next feature. Let's go back. Font style, there are various fonts as you could see that you could choose from. Well, it's quite a lengthy list. Should have been a vertical list to be more easier to look, but anyways, let's choose any one of them. Let's stick with the default font for now. Icon packs in the status bar. Again, we have a scrolling horizontally. Oxygen OS. Okay, let's stick with this one. This one looks nice. Then let's go back. Icon shape in the status bar in the home screen and the app drawer. Again, there are various options to choose from as you could see. I use the one which pebble one. Let's hit apply. It's implemented. Signal icon style. You could see various scrollable options are there. These are all the options that you could have a look. There are various options in this ROM. Wi-Fi style again. Numerous options of the Wi-Fi icon as well. Navigation bar style, if you're using the button style of 3-button navigation, in that case you may choose from any one of these. Let's try it out, anyone. I guess the Android logo just look nice. Applied, and you could see it's now implemented. Then after that, the lock screen tweaks, clock font style. These are some new style clock which are usually not there across all the ROMs. So let's choose any one of them again. I am spoiled for choices. You could see there are various options. Let's say this one, apply, and it's now implemented. Let's have a look at that. Well, currently it's not changed. I guess a UI start is required and only after that will be changed, because as of now it's the same. So I'll do a UI start at the very end. Screen of animations, let's say CRT. Okay, this is working now. Charging animation, charging stats. Weather, if you want, you may enable weather as well, but that might require GPS location to be implemented at all times. Media cover, art, fingerprint, vibration is fine. Wallpapers. You may change the theming engine from here or from this section. Switch to light theme from here, and you could see it's now enabled. Let's switch back to dark theme for now. Then you have the clock size, the custom clocks. Let's keep this one for now only. Clock font, which we have changed just now, and it's currently not working, but let's see after the start at the very end. We'll see what happens. Clock color and size, you may change them from here as well. Small or dynamic, let's say dynamic only. Change the color as well if required, but this gray, the blue one was quite fine. This one looks nice. After that, in the home screen, you may enable the themed icons, and they should not be implemented. Let's keep them turned off. App grid size, let's use 5x5. Okay, there are various options till 6x7, but for me this is more than sufficient. No apply button, simply it's done now, I guess. Yes, it's implemented. Icon, font and shape we have seen already. Let's go back and status bar tweaks, colored icons, and just lock the phone and lock it, and you could see we have gone the colored icons. Okay, we also got the new clock style. You could see over here. Now it's implemented, as you could be seen from this section. Notification count should be shown. Yes, it's important for me. Clock and date. Add seconds, EM, PM. You may add that as well. You may add date if required. Let's go back. Clock left is fine. Background chip. Accent transparent. Do a UI restart. Okay, no issues. Let's see now how it looks. Okay, it's fine. Nothing fancy as such. Battery style. Okay, there are various options. Let's say landscape 1UI7, and you could now see it's now enabled. The battery percent is shown inside the battery only. Battery bar, you may enable this and choose the color. Let's say, okay, there are low battery color, fully charged, and charging color. Fully charged is green, is fine. apply it. Low battery should obviously be red, apply. Charging color yellow, I guess yellow is sufficient. It's hard to find the yellow color. Okay, let's keep this one. And you could now see the phone is currently being charged. So we have a yellow bar at the top, but again I don't use the battery bar. You may add a logo if required. At the top left you could see there are various logos. Emoticon devil, it's added. Then flash, it's there as well. Let's keep a simple UI and turn that off. Brightness control from the status sliding over here. This is working as well. Quick pull down, let's say right hand side, and that is working as well. Then next up we have the QS panel style, pure black. Okay, let me see if this works or not. Well, again I guess currently it's not working. Start of UI might be needed once again, so let's skip this for now. QS header default style, that's of OS for the clock style, and you could see it's changed now at the top left of your screen. You may add an header image as well from header image collection. You may choose custom image or image collection. From the image collection there are various options: Doveface, iconic, and these are the various options as you could see over here. From all of these, bootleggers ROM. For the sake of reference, let's apply any one of them. Let's say this one. Okay, as you could see, currently I guess it's not implemented because it's asking for a UI restart. Let's skip this for now. Battery style in the QS styles, let's say portrait mix, and you could see on the top right it's changed. Okay, the UI is also changed. The QS panel, you could see image at the top right. You could see there is a slide image which we have just used. It's now implemented. Brightness slider positioning is fine, default one. Haptic feedback is required for me. QS price shape is dynamic is fine. You may increase the number of rows and columns as well in the QS price over here, but this looks sufficient for in each column over here, as you could see. Then we have the AOD tweaks. Let's enable all the AOD options. Let me see, and you could see AOD it's now working. Double tap to wake is also working. Buttons, let's go there. Partial screenshots, fine. Anything else fancy? Volume steps, by default 15 steps per volume button click. It is the same for all the ROMs. It will now show the volume percentage as well. Let me see. To see at the top 66% currently. Change it to left hand side or right. The volume positioning, vibration is required for me for all the calls as well. Power menu, advanced restart is there, and what all we have: system UI, recovery, FastbootD. So all the required menus are there. That's great to see. Notification tweaks, anything fancy? Translucent head notification style is enabled. Force stop button. Okay, let's see this. In this over here you could see we have force stop button, but don't do a force stop of any system apps. That's not recommended. Navigation bar tweaks, navigation mode. Just the navigation is the one which I use always. Sidebar, you may enable sidebar and add the apps of your choice from here. Swipe to access it, and you could see the apps are there. Close it as well from here or maximize or pin it. This tends to conflict with the back gesture, so I'm not using this. 3-finger swipe I use to take a screenshot, and it's working along the expected lines. No issue over here as well. Miscellaneous tweaks, spoofing. This is the main part for me. Spoof your phone to the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. Great to see. PIF, update PIF is there as well. Keybox file is there. So let me see if this works or not. So the keybox file which I'm currently using is passing the strong test, I suppose. Let me just verify it once. The phone which should be having over here is currently, the phone is not here. Just give me a second. Okay, this is the phone, and the keybox file which I'm currently using, I have to verify it once. You could see. Let me tap on it, check, and let's see what happens. So it's passing the strong test. So I will use this same keybox file onto my this Motorola phone and see what happens. So just give me a second. The file, I'll simply copy the file and then paste it from here. Let's open the files app and then do the file transfer. The keybox file is over here. Let's copy it and paste it in the internal memory. From there, let me transfer the file onto my PC. This will just take a few seconds, so let me open the app. This is much faster for me. Local send, and it's smart grape. I have got the file. Now let's transfer this file onto our phone. So it should be in the downloads folder, which is over here, keybox 11. This is the one. Transferred onto my phone. Okay, I have to first change it to file transfer from this mode, which is a must, obviously, file transfer. And now we have got our phone over here, paste it over here, change it to keybox, rename it. So let's do that as well. And also please connect your phone to the Wi-Fi and then update the PIF, that is required as well. So this is the update PIF. Let me do that as well. So let's connect to Wi-Fi and get the job done. This will again only take a few seconds, so please wait for that to complete. And obtaining IP address, so it's complete now. First off, tap on update PIF. This is a must, and it's now complete. Okay, we'll do a OS restart at the very end, not now. Now tap on select PIF JSON file which you have got, so skip that. Keybox file, this is the file. Tap on OK. XML file is now loaded, and we will do a restart at the end and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, you may also unlock higher FPS in the games. Unlimited Google photo storage is there as well. That's great to see. Let's keep it enabled. Okay. Spoof. Okay, we have done a restart. I just tapped on OK by mistake, but not an issue because we have to do a restart anyways. After this, you also have to, for verification, I guess we need to sign into Google Play Store and then install the app of Play Integrity API Checker. Without the Play Store, this will not work. So let's wait for a few more seconds, and then I will log into my Google account, and then we'll see if you're able to pass the strong test or not. There is some issue, then we have to turn off the spoofing. In some cases, spoofing of the phone to the Google Pixel 9 or 10 series might lead to some issues. So in that case, please turn off the spoofing of the phone. You may keep the Google Photos and all the spoofing enabled. Just turn off the Play Store, the phone spoofing of to the Pixel 9 or 10 series. You may skip that. That is not required if things did not work out. So although we have done a restart, but currently I cannot test it out, so I have to log into Play Store. Thankfully I flagged the GF variant, so I have the Play Store now. Let me just sign into my account. Give me a few seconds. The login is now complete. Let's launch the Play Store. Let's skip this, not now. Open the Play Store. No thanks. Search for the app. Let's use the Play Integrity API Checker app. Make sure you are logged into your Google account. That is a must. So let's now see what happens in just a few seconds. Since the keybox file is currently not revoked, we should be passing the strong test. But if there's any issue, then we have to turn off the spoofing and then see what happens. You may also check from the Play Store itself without any app. In that case, you have to tap on your account, then go to the settings, about, then tap on Play Store version 7 times. You are now a developer, you could see. Then once that is done, okay, we have tap on Play Store version 7 times. After that, go to settings, general, and over here I suppose it should be there only, developer options. Tap on check integrity And let's see now what happens. You could see we are passing all the 3 tests, the basic, device and strong. Let me show you via the app as well, the Integrity API Checker app. Tap on check and you could see we are passing all the 3 tests with ease. So if you want this keybox file, then you may ask for me via my articles comment section. Okay, let me show you keybox. In this section, what to do now, simply either ask the file from my articles comment section. I will email you the file personally, or you may simply ask for it from my Telegram channel as well. This is my Telegram group, admin group. Ask from here or via the email, and I will email you the file personally within a few minutes or maximum a few hours, and you will then pass the strong test. So we had a look at all these features. Now let's see what all is there in wallpaper style. So we had already seen this section. Let's say wallpaper style always for me, and we had a scene at this menu already before. Let's skip this then. Home settings, icons. You may manage your icon size, icon label, show or hide font icon, notification access is required. For me, using the, okay, they have their own launcher, great to see. Allow. Go back, again go back, again go back. In the home screen, you have the following tweaks. As you could see, strive to access Google app over here. This is also enabled. I will want to keep this turned on at all times. Status bar is there. At a glance, you will turn this on or off, which is over here. Let's keep this turned on only. Quick space clock color is red. As you could see, it's the red in color. It's fine for me, nothing to worry about. Google search bar at the bottom, which is over here. You may turn that off if not required. Music search, okay. Themed icons is not required for me. App drawer is over here. You may change the background opacity. Let's keep it at 50% and see how it looks. This looks much better from the UI point of view. In the recent app screen, memory info, enable that. Google Lens should be enabled as well. And you could see we have got the transparency effect in the backend, and all the shortcuts are over here. And miscellaneous, you may show or hide the apps from this section. Tap on the eye icon to hide it, again tap on it to show it. And that is it. So guys, if you have any query with regard to any of the steps, let me know in the comment section. And apart from that, all of these things we have seen already. So about phone, you could see it's the latest Moto G54 5G and running on the Android 16 build of the ROM, which is over here, Android 16 Baklava. And that is just about it.